Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see what is the gossip about you. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what is the gossip about you? Okay, so we start off with, this is how you're showing up to others right now. Okay, so we have my drink card here, so that tells me that you guys, you're showing up like you just have this amazing energy, okay? Like you come across like you are so alive, full of life, full of energy, just like a ray of sunshine. And I feel like, you know, it's contagious and other people feel alive in your presence, okay? So you have a very magnetic personality and vibe to you, group 1. We also have my princess card. So, you know, I do feel like you have a bit of princess or queen vibes to you. And if you're a guy, just flip this. Okay, prince or king vibes to you. And what that means is it's like, you know your worth, you know, you own who you are, and it's like, you won't settle for less, whatever that means to you. With that, I really do feel like people treat you accordingly with what you know you deserve, or they're gone, you know, that's just how it is. And with my hamburger card, you guys definitely come across like a boss, okay? You just have like a boss-like personality. You can be fierce, no nonsense, confident, just matter of fact, and even blunt, okay? Like, you don't beat around. You get straight to the point, you know? Yeah, and I feel like that's how people would describe you guys, is exactly like that. Okay, so let's take a look even further. Okay, so we have the home card, the mountain, and the dandelions. Okay. So with that, you know, with the home card, I'm getting a few different messages because it is a general reading. But what I'm seeing is like some of you are trying to sell your place, okay, that you live at. And I'm just getting like a move coming soon, if not now for some of you, okay? And with the mountain card here, though, I'm getting that there's some kind of obstacle for like most of you as far as like selling your house goes, okay? But what's interesting is, okay, so for those of you that doesn't resonate, there's something here that's either suggesting that some of you might be taking care of a family member, okay, and there's some kind of obstacle with that. Others of you, I'm actually getting like career. You feel kind of stuck as far as like your career goes or the job that you're currently at, okay? So take what resonates with this. In fact, I wanted clarifiers from the tarot. I got Judgment Reversed, 2 of Cups, and the High Priestess. Okay. So with Judgment Reversed, that really clarifies, yeah, like there's something that is like an obstacle, okay? So it really just re-emphasizes this mountain card here, but with the 2 of Cups and High Priestess, I do feel like somebody's going to lend you guys a helping hand, okay? And it's going to appear as if by magic is what I'm getting. Like, you're really gonna feel like in the dark, and like logically there's gonna seem like there is no solution, but then like out of nowhere I feel like something is going to happen, especially with the, yeah, so we have the 8 of Swords. So again, I do sense there is a feeling of being stuck, and again, for some of you it's going to be in regards to moving, others of you it's going to be something either a family situation, or your job or career, okay? But somebody is going to offer you assistance. I see that with the Emperor, as well as, that's how I'm reading the 2 of Cups as far as this reading goes, as well as the High Priestess. Okay, yeah, and then with the 8 of Cups and the 6 of Cups reversed, for some of you, this is like a childhood home, okay? And for others of you, I just feel like you're really like, You're walking away, you know, you're moving on from an old chapter is like what I'm seeing with that. But yeah, I mean, as far as the gossip goes, whatever it is that you're mostly like, it's got your focus and attention and what you're trying to figure out, like how to get past, that's what I see people talking about, you know. And this may even be what ends up like giving you that assistance that you need to move forward with this. Because I definitely see like some kind of chapter closing and a new one beginning. It's possible too for some of you, you know, the obstacle is that it's hard. It's hard to take that step. It's hard to take that move. It could just be that it's tough for you, okay, to let go of the past once and for all and to move forward. But I definitely see you doing it, and I see somebody is going to come along to help that out, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so we have the octopus card here, so that gives me the impression that a lot of you are like dating around right now, okay? Or were dating around. And then I feel like there is somebody in particular that has caught your eye, that like sparks are flying. And if this hasn't happened yet, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Okay, so that's exciting. Like this definite mutual attraction, this mutual interest, just like it's got that feeling of like nobody else exists in the room when you two are by each other and locking eyes. Okay, so yeah. In fact, it's got you like feeling like just so carefree and happy and like everything's all right, anything is possible type of feeling. And in fact, okay, so they say nobody else makes me feel this way. So it's definitely like this mutual connectedness. And I see my honeymoon card. So I feel like this person, you know, you two either are going to go on vacation together, or like this is futuristic. Okay, like eventually you two will go. But for others of you, I'm actually getting that this could be sooner rather than later. So wow, group one. I just feel like things are gonna unfold quickly with this person because it's going to be so mutual. In the meantime, as this is going on, I feel like somebody from your past wants to reunite. And that could also represent like this tough situation. Okay? Like it doesn't just have to be like some kind of home life situation, but I was getting that initially. But it also could be, maybe it's possible for some of you, you guys had to walk away from a connection. Maybe you lived with this person and it's been really tough. But it's like if you do it, you know, I see you walking away from something that's tough. I feel like something is going to come along that is going to be so much more lighthearted and carefree, okay, with this and this card. And it's going to come at a time where, again, I'm getting the impression like logically you're going to be like, there's no one, you know? And then like out of the blue, I just see it. I see it happening and it just being so like instant, and things are just gonna unfold quickly for you both, and you're just gonna be on the same page with so many things, and it's gonna be so refreshing, okay? And I do feel like this person's going to treat you like a prince or a princess. And I feel like you two are really gonna be like this power couple, you know, with the Emperor and my hamburger card here. Okay, we also have Temperance. So I feel like it's possible this person could be a fire sign for you guys, but they don't have to be. Sagittarius in particular could be, or Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Either way, this person definitely represents that fire. So you guys are very fiery too, whether you're a fire sign or not. So I feel like you both are going to ignite this flame of like inspiration. And just like I said, like I'm getting such boss vibes from both of you that you guys are just going to keep elevating, okay? And it's like, I feel like when this person enters your life, it's going to make sense, like why it didn't work with the other person, and that you just really had to let go, you know, of the idea of them, basically, to allow this in, which is definitely more of a match. for you guys. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what is the gossip about you? Okay, so we start off with let's first take a look at how you're showing up to others. Okay, so I got somebody who is super busy lately. Okay, so whenever you hear this video, it's coming across that you guys are either working long hours or, it's work, maybe school, just like whatever your everyday responsibilities are. I just see you putting in the hours. And like people think, oh man, like as much as they admire your work ethic and like how much time and effort and energy you're putting in to everything that you're doing, it's like people think, ooh, you need a break, okay? Because we have my need coffee card here, so yeah, but All right, so you guys are also coming across as being hotties, okay? Baddies. All right, so what I'm seeing with that is I feel like you guys, you look like you went through a glow up. So regardless of how busy and tired you guys might be feeling, it's like you show up and people are like, wow, like you look good, okay? So whatever it is that you guys, you're doing is working, but yeah, just make sure you do get that rest is what I'm seeing. Like you do want a balance. I understand like a lot of things require like a lot from people anymore, but gotta get that balance in. Okay, so you guys are also seen to be like a rare gem. Okay, so somebody in particular feels like you guys shine, okay, like a star. You shine bright like a diamond is coming through, okay? Just like when they met you, they're just like, wow, okay? And it's more than looks. It's like this person is like legitly impressed with you. And they just love your vibe, your energy, and the way that you are is what I'm seeing. And they just think like, you're definitely one of a kind to them, okay? So I am getting like, I feel like there's Aquarius in your guys' chart somewhere that's significant to that as well, okay? All right, so I feel like a lot that's contributing to you guys working long hours and on multiple different things, okay? On top of juggling, your responsibilities is like you guys are trying to gain that financial freedom, okay? So like you could be working on multiple streams of income. I'm just seeing like a lot of different things that you're juggling. And, I see that. You guys are ambitious, you have goals, and it takes up a lot of time. And yeah, I do feel like you guys have that fire and drive that whatever you do, like, you can literally, like, make happen, okay? Others might call it manifesting, and it partly could be, but I'm even more so seeing that you guys are really doing what it takes to do the thing, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so I feel like, people admire it. They talk about it. But I feel like, especially those of you that don't feel like you've reached your goal yet, or like you're not exactly where you want to be, it's kind of like you feel like almost you have that feeling of like, is this going to pay off, or am I wasting my time? Okay, I do feel like it's going to pay off. It just may not be on your timeline, but I feel like the more you let go of that, having any expectation, I think it'll speed it along. But yeah, you guys are definitely though, like, I'm not going to just tell everybody, I'm going to let my actions speak for me. And they see that, okay? Like, people notice it. Alright, so what else is going on? What's the gossip? Okay, so I'm getting a few different things as far as your love life goes, group 2. I feel like some of you are like the new person at work, and others of you, I feel like you met somebody new at work, okay? And for others of you, it's not going to be work, but I feel like there is somebody, or there will be somebody soon that actually catches your attention, okay? So that's different. Yeah. And I feel like wherever you end up meeting this person, there's going to be some talking about it. So that's interesting, especially like if it's at work, that really makes sense. But it could be the gym for some of you, okay? It's somewhere where I feel like you go a lot though. So that's gonna be different for all of you. But also let me know, group 2, what that's about. And if this is definitely like a newer connection and sparks are just now flying, I feel like people don't notice that just yet, but they will. Okay, so I may not be talking about it just yet, but I see it though, as soon as people start to notice. You guys though really do come across like you're just cool, calm, and collected, yet ambitious, okay? So you have that balance to you. And like you kind of like just are doing your own thing, your own world, but you are seen to be cool, trendy, okay? And yeah, mysterious. I feel like people want to get to know you more, but honestly, you have such a like inner to-do list, I feel like with all your goals and stuff, that it's almost like, yeah, you know, you'll make connections here and there, especially if that person catches your eye, right? But like, I don't know, people kind of have to come to you, I feel, for the most part. So yeah, I don't feel like you know, people know a whole lot about you, like coworker wise and stuff, but this definitely has like a work vibe to it, group 2. So again, apply it to wherever, you know, this message is significant. Like I said, like for some of you it could be the gym, okay? It's just like wherever you're at a lot. This is where I see like people wondering about you and you meeting somebody new. Okay, so this is interesting. Somebody is coming across like a friend of yours who is like big time crushing on you guys. And I'm just getting like, well, a few different people are crushing on you that you could be considering a friend right now. Okay, that could be this new person, and then I feel like there's somebody else that you guys might have friend zoned, okay? And that could simply be by maybe you didn't message them back right away. I'm just getting like this person did not get the response that they wanted from you, or maybe you told them straight up, like, yeah, we're not gonna be something, but I feel like it's a little bit more indiscreet than that. I'm getting like maybe you didn't message them back or not fast or something that gave them the indication that you weren't that interested, or like they asked you out and you didn't say yes. Okay, something. This person was like definitely like still wanting a chance with you. I'm seeing like they kind of feel like if you gave them a chance, like you would see them differently. In fact, I'm getting that John Mayer song, like something about like seeing them in a new light, okay? It's a song about being friend zoned. But yeah, they think like in their mind you're that ideal girlfriend or boyfriend, okay, if you're a guy watching this. So that's interesting. But going back to, yeah, you guys have a few different, well, I think you guys have a lot of people crushing on you, but what's coming through here is like a few different people in particular that are just checking out your social media. They want a shot with you, okay? Okay, so you guys, you know, with the Ace of Wands under the magnifying glass, there's something that you guys like post and the way that you are that really inspires other people, okay? So it's like whatever you're passionate about, and you know, I feel like you guys utilize your creativity in ways that people are like blown away by. And it's like that artist within you, you know, and it like inspires others to do the same. So even if they never voice it to you, that's what I'm seeing. And I feel like people talk about it and they show like whatever it is that you do, they show others it and talk about that. Yeah, so with the star reversed under the friend card, it's like definitely like let somebody know, like this isn't gonna happen, sorry. And this person's like, what, why not? You know, I feel like they're talking to their friends about it. They want you to see what they see is what I'm seeing with that. Two of Wands reversed under the book. Yeah, they feel like, wow, like I never got a shot to show you what I see, like our potential. They think you're being like closed-minded about it. They think though you guys are gonna go past this. That's interesting. Okay, the other thing that's coming through, and this could be as far as the new person goes, is it's like they could, you know, you two could be technically friends right now, even though I don't feel like either one of you see each other as just a friend. But And it's like, you know, you both have this creativeness about you. There's this spark, this inspiration, especially when you two see each other or talk. And I feel like, you know, the more that you two open up to each other, the more it feels like it's meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, but with the Two of Wands reversed, I feel like for some reason this person isn't able to make a move yet, even though they see like the potential for you to, you know, to take this connection to the next level. And with the Six of Swords, you know, that is about rising above some challenge. And for some, this card is definitely about moving on. But for me, I've come to find that it could be as far as you two go, like moving on together, you know, rising above this challenge. But yeah, like currently though, there's some kind of halt in action. Oh, man, I was hoping I was done seeing that for my group twos, but it's still there. Okay, so the first person that you guys might have friend zone thinks you guys are a bit of a game player, so I don't know if like you talked to this person and then like didn't talk to them, but they thought you were interested one minute and then not the next, okay? And it could be, you know, maybe you were testing the waters. Like, I see it in more of an innocent light, but, you know, you guys are intuitive, okay? Those that see these videos, I think a part of you knows this person isn't it, and that's just the thing about it, you know? But anyway, and we got somebody saying, am I wrong for thinking that we could be something for real? Okay, so I feel like that's kind of everybody. Okay, so even this new person that you and them feel this spark with, and you know, there could be some reason that they can't take any action towards you yet, but I feel like such a mutual magnetic pull towards each other that all of you are thinking this, okay? Group two, even you, I feel like, are wondering this about whoever it is that is on your mind, okay? And I love how this gossip reading ended up turning into a love reading, okay? But yeah, like this is what wanted to come through. Either way, you guys have a lot of different people who are friends, you know what I mean, and that are interested in you. They're curious. They want to know more. They want to take things to the next level. That could even mean like talk consistently with you, go on a date with you, you know, eventually be in a relationship. I'm just getting like you guys are so magnetic right now, and really you're so focused on whatever it is that you're doing, you know. I don't even think you guys notice like how many people notice you, and it's like you have this innocent light to you in that way, okay? And these people have their eye on you, and I'm just getting like they're all kind of waiting for their moment to pounce, so to speak, like to, you know, shoot their shot, like, and see if they have a chance with you. And I'm getting like everybody wants to play their cards right with you because they see you as being such a catch, okay? You're that rare gem to them. You're just doing your own thing, your own way, okay? There's that Aquarius vibes again. And like just shining, you know? I feel like you group two, you're going to be like, what are you talking about? Like, I am tired, you know? Like, I need a rest, if anything. It doesn't matter though, okay? You guys, you show up like this diamond, and all these people want a shot with you. Not that you have time as of right now to really, you know, date, although I think you would make time. You guys are really good at juggling multiple things, I feel like. But, yeah, this is interesting though. I do feel like one of these people though are going to be your next relationship. So that's exciting to see, group two. Okay, group number two, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number three. Okay, so what's the gossip about you? Okay, so I feel like you guys are going through a glow up right now, okay? And it's like you are just showing up fully in life, doing your thing, and I feel like you're not necessarily looking for love, but like others are gravitating towards you like a magnet, okay? Like you're catching the attention of a lot of different people is what I'm seeing. And, you know, it's just you in your element, in your zone, doing your own thing. It's magnetic. And you're just coming across like you're shining lately. In fact, I feel like, you know, in particular, like you guys come across like this cool independent person who doesn't need anybody, okay? And it could have been, you know, it could have came from being hurt in the past, but it's like you're fiercely independent, you're self-sufficient, you know, you're like the boss of your own life. Some of you could be working towards becoming a boss or are a boss. But either way, it's just like, and I feel like people see you as being a catch, but some of you may have been single a while, okay, like for a few years, and it's just like, you know, all of a sudden I see that changing. So that's interesting. So you were like this cool cat that like was cool being by yourself, and then all of a sudden I feel like there's just something about you that's coming across as being more open and vulnerable than in the past. And somebody is going to come that catches your eye, is what I'm seeing. And it's been a while. So this is a different change of pace, group 3. Now, some of you may have met this person, okay? And I feel like that's like what people are talking about. I feel like people have talked about, you know, wondering like, will you ever date? Will you give them a chance or somebody a chance, okay? And then all of a sudden I feel like you're all going to be in a different place as far as this new person goes. But those of you that do know this person, you know, you may have went out on a date with them. I just see like that's kind of like the talk right now. If not, this is what's to come, group 3. Okay, so I also feel like you guys did something that you considered to be risky or a gamble, okay? It could be this new love connection, but I'm actually getting on top of that, like there's something else, and it could be career-wise or like something you were doing on the side, okay? And I feel like it had to do with sharing your message to the world, okay? So you definitely took this leap of faith. And again, I'm getting like you guys are opening up, okay? Whereas you had a wall before, it's like all of a sudden like that wall is coming down. You're becoming more vulnerable, okay? You're showing your heart. You're exposing a side of you that others haven't seen. And like you're telling your truth is what I'm seeing with this. I feel like you're on the right path as far as that goes, okay? And I do see others giving you the recognition for this, okay? And, you know, validating your experience as well as, you know, telling you how hearing your message helps them, okay? Like empowers them, it inspires them. It can be transformative, okay? I'm getting real like Scorpio energy here. Yeah, so whereas things may have even seemed dark for others, I feel like you taking this risk and speaking your truth, your message, it's really like, it's helping others, okay, in more ways than you'll probably ever know. But I do feel like you're going to hear back from others. You're going to get feedback, okay? Yeah, and this is a beautiful message. I feel like whereas others had their wall up and their guard up, they're going to feel safe, okay, to let that wall down and come from the heart and speak their truth, okay? So as rocky and as tough as this may be and scary being the unknown, I feel like the more you dive into, you know, taking that leap of faith and sharing your message, the more you're going to be living on purpose. And really, it's just all going to like start to make sense to you, like your own journey in your own life purpose. It's interesting because usually I get this card for love readings, but in this case, it's definitely coming across that, you know, the more you let your guard down and your wall down and come from the heart and just speak authentically, like the more it's like you unconsciously are giving others permission to do the same thing, and it's going to have a healing effect on you and them, is what's coming through to me. Now, how you guys actually go about doing that, like sharing your message, is going to be different for everybody, okay? And with this, you know, I am getting like, you're going to have your own way of communicating like words of inspiration to others. For some of you, this could be about telling your background, you know, your life story, anything that's relevant. For others of you, it could be, you know, it could be a spiritual practice, a spiritual tool, you know, that you use that helps you, you know, just something. It's something that's going to be, others of you have a way with words, period, and that's like your area. Okay. Yeah, so I'm definitely getting that for some of you, you are or you will be in the spotlight too as you do this, okay? And I feel like this is mostly like where the gossip is coming from. Gossip is such a interesting word to me, but like where the talk is, you know, as far as you go. I feel like people are really inspired and empowered by you whenever they see your post, whenever they hear your message. You guys literally bring life back into people, and they feel like anything is possible is what I'm getting. So that's amazing to see, group 3. Yeah, so I feel like this whole journey with you came after like a bad breakup. I don't even want to call it bad, but it was a difficult time for you. For others of you, it could be something else, but it's something where it feels like your whole world got flipped upside down, okay? And instead of getting bitter, it's like you got better, is like what I'm hearing. And I just see you guys blazing down this path, okay? You're coming across like you're fierce, you know, but you have a heart. So that's always an amazing balance to see. Yeah, it's like the light, it's like you made your way through the dark when this light just hit you, okay? And it's like, that's literally like an awakening process that I see that you guys are going through. I feel, okay, love is actually coming through too. So I do feel like you guys kind of put love on the back burner. But honestly, I see it happening though. The other thing that's coming through is a lot of this stuff I feel like is happening slower than what you would have wanted originally, but I feel like the more you get out of your head and just like allow things to unfold, like the more you realize like, okay, there really is this divine timing with things that I can't rush. I'm just getting a bit of frustration sometime with the timing as far as the Knight of Pentacles go, with different areas like unfolding in your life. So as much as like maybe you didn't focus on love, I think there's a part of you that wished already that you would find that person. I do see it happening though, with the flower and the bee here. Okay, so you guys, so people see you as being genuine. You come across like the real deal. Okay, your friends see you as being like a real genuine person who's there for them no matter what. And any time of day, like they can hit you up and you'll be there to listen or give advice is what I'm seeing. So a definite true friend. If anything, I think sometimes you guys like kind of like cut off from people to kind of like get back to yourself. You know, you get Four of Swords vibes with you guys. Like one minute, you know, you'll keep in touch. The next minute, it's kind of like you'll unintentionally ghost people, and it's just kind of like you getting back to yourself. You know, you doing what's right for you, getting that energy back. Sometimes friends or potential romantic partners do see you guys as being hard to get. And again, I feel like you're doing what's right for you. You guys are very true to yourselves. So regardless of how it comes across to others, it's kind of like you hope they don't take it personal because you have a heart. But on the other hand, it's almost like you think, well, oh well, you know, like I gotta do what's right for me. And I do feel like you bounce back and communicate with others, but it's in due time, you know. You guys are definitely seen to be like a butterfly though to people who are interested in you romantically. Like, you know, they definitely see you as being somebody who they're attracted to and like a catch, but ironically you're hard to catch, you know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, for a while there you weren't interested in dating, and that's what that was due to. You guys are definitely free spirits though, okay? You like things that make you feel free. You want somebody who also, you both have like your own life, but also come together is what I'm seeing. So definitely Aquarius, Sagittarius vibes with that. You guys have an ex that will not let this connection go is what I'm seeing. Okay, I think because deep down they feel like you're the one. You're the one that got away. But I feel like you guys, you know, after enough time in realizing what it is that you truly want and this new version of you that's emerging, okay, you guys are like the phoenix rising from the ashes. I feel like you're like, that ship has sailed. You know, like you're ready to elevate with somebody, and this person just, I feel like for the most of you, isn't it? Others of you, because it is a general reading, you could be like, that's great news. Like I feel like me and my ex and I could elevate together. Well, okay, that's what's coming across. Their other message to you is my Billie Eilish card. I'm not your friend. So this person's like, I am not your friend, okay? Like, there is no going backwards with me. We are either something or we're not, okay? So they're definitely like more black and white as far as that goes. There's no shades of gray with this person. We are either doing this or we're not. They also say they should have never listened to them. All right, I feel like going back to this new person as well as your ex, they're both wondering if you're currently seeing someone right now. So that's interesting. This new person and you might initially come across like you're both kind of opposites, or you might have some kind of opposite factor that you both have to deal with and see, is it a deal breaker or not? But I feel like regardless, you guys are definitely drawn to each other, okay? So that's interesting. They love how deep you are, okay? And if they don't know this side to you, like they will, okay? Like I feel like your guys' conversations are gonna be amazing. Like down the rabbit hole, you're both intellectual, so it's like you both like mentally stimulating conversations, okay? And I feel like you guys would definitely have that. Now, for those of you that the ex is the one you want, that could be them, okay? But for the majority of you, what I'm getting is like the ex is like not the person. There's somebody new that's seeing this new you, and you know, they're gonna catch your eye too. So you're gonna know who I'm talking about. You both kind of feel like you're playing the waiting game though with each other. I always find that interesting, especially when things appear to be so mutual. So you both are kind of mirroring that back. Like, well, if the other's interested, I should be hearing from them, you know. But then when both people are mirroring that back, then it's like nobody hits the other up. But yeah, group number 3. Okay, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.